just my feet. Okay, so today is our core workout day. Tuesday, we got our heart rates up, and my like inner thighs right here is burning, which is what we're going for, right? Like we want to build those glute muscles, those hamstrings. We want to support our back, and also, you know, with the added bonus, like get it a little nice and perky. One of my clients was telling me that ever since she started working with me, and this was just after a couple weeks, her husband kept like smacking her on the ass, which like I call that like a huge success. I think that's awesome. Bring back the magic, you know. I think it's, you know, less about her ass perking up and more about maybe her confidence in her body, or maybe both. I mean, I think both too. So we're going to start with a warm-up. I just want to kind of introduce this, since I'll be posting these places. This is our live workout class. We do them Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you subscribe to them, you'll get the class, and then you'll get the link to join us, and then you'll get a recording. So you can do the workout on your own time later, or if you have to stop in the middle, you can pick back up later. So it's a really great thing to do just to kind of ease you back into working out, or maybe keep your workout routine more consistent. So you're not just getting to the gym kind of occasionally and running really hard or working really hard, and then you kind of do nothing. And that's where you get that almost yo-yo effect. So help keep you consistent and build those muscles that are really going to keep you progressing through all of your workouts, so that you can maximize the efficiency of the strength building and not just kind of go through the motions and have your body maybe not burning as many calories or gaining as much strength. So that's what these are for. We want efficiency, right? We're mamas. We're going to do squats just to get warm, down and up. Stick your booty back, keep the weight in the heels, belly button's pulled in, so you're activating those abs here. You can look down real quick and make sure that your knees aren't kind of rolling inward. If you have, like, sorry, I just had coffee. If you have like a mirror, putting it right in front of you is great. Those ones that kind of hang on the doors or whatever. I'm so sorry. It's the coffee is making me burp. All right, so keep squatting, and now we're gonna squat, and you're gonna cross elbow to knee opposite, and again, pulling that belly button back to help activate the abs to lift the knee. So back and forth. I'm gonna actually put in my earbuds so you guys can hear better. Totally forgot about that. Let's attach it. Oh, well. So I won't use them. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. And now we're gonna squat, and you're gonna kick back, touch opposite heel. So we get a nice stretch through the front of the leg and the hip. So it's not here, right? Stand all the way up. Really extend through the hip. And back and forth. Weight in the heels as you drop back. Belly button pulled in, abs engaged as you squat down. Sometimes even I have to remember, so I'm just going to keep reminding you. It will become automatic throughout your day, so that you're really even building strength as you lift those kiddos and move through your day. I mean, what about those huge carriers, car seats that we have to carry around? Those can really throw off your body. So keeping it strong is key. Even if you love cardio, this is a great way to maximize your cardio. All right, kick forward, and to make sure you don't get injured. So keep the leg straight. We're stretching the bottom of our leg. Reach for the toe if you can. Otherwise, just keep touching the shin. So, like I was saying, this is our core and glute workout. We're gonna get our heart rates up. Tuesdays are for getting the heart rates up a little higher. Big muscle groups, some more power movements. Here we're really establishing that core. I'll try to talk loudly because of the earbud thing. All right, let's get those hips rolled out. Again, we're pulling in the belly button, activating the abs. And other direction. Let's see, somebody joined us, but I don't know who, because my computer's too far away for me to read, and I can't see a video, but welcome. Maybe it's Emily, she usually joins around this time. All right, arm circles, big arm circles, reach up, really maximize the range of that ball and socket joint. Turn to the side, there she is. Ball and socket joint here, big reaches. And back. And again, keep those abs engaged so you're not kind of going through the spine. You're not gonna get those shoulders moving correctly, and it's not good for your spine. Crisscross. All right, so we're gonna go feet wide here. Turned out a little bit, just slightly wider than the shoulders. We're just gonna squat down, make sure the knees are going out over the toes, so use those glutes to pull them back, out, and then you're just gonna reach to the side. Big stretch here. Down, reach, down, reach. If you have hand weights, it's a good one to add, kind of a small hand weight here and here. So we're really trying to punch almost directly to the side, or as far as you can where you get a nice little stretch. If you have a big ab separation, like bigger than 2.5 centimeters, probably avoid this one, or pivot that back foot like this so that you're taking your hips with you. That cross motion here is not so good. It can kind of exacerbate the issue. Cross motion, like twisting, is kind of what I mean. Good. All right, now we're gonna add a leg lift. Opposite leg from the punching arm. Good. Keep those abs engaged, pull that belly button back. Lift to the side, not to the back. We're gonna do back leg lifts soon. Just not right now. Keep going. All right, in the middle, we're gonna drop down, touch the ground, but get that booty low so your chest stays up. And reach up overhead. Down, up. Keep the butt lower than the shoulders and the chest up. So if you have a necklace on and I was standing here, I could see it the whole time. And remember, knees go out over the toes. Now you can add a lift up onto the toes at the top. Squeeze the tush. Keep those abs engaged as you reach down. Here's fine. If your knees bother you, just here, focus on pulling out with the knees. Keep going, reach up. Squeeze the tush. A nice Kegel exercise at the top. Whoop. Pull that pelvic floor up into your abdomen. Good. See, we get our glutes going, our core going, our abs as we do these. And our heart rate's getting up. Woohoo. 3 more. Keep those knees pulled out, belly button in. Balance. All right, the balance is helping you. Okay, you're going to put the feet together now. Feet stay apart at the same angle. You're going to bend down so the knees, again, go out over the toes, not rolling inward on your feet. Use those glutes to hold them there. And just like in ballet, we're gonna lift the heels and go down nice and slow and come up. Heels down here and then up. Put your hands wherever you want. I took a lot of dance. I mean, I'm a gymnast, so I'm not very good at it. But I took a lot, so my hands just naturally kind of come here. You can hold them out here if you want, like you're holding a beach ball. That will add a little more to the shoulders. It's a great one to do if you feel like you've got that control already in your posture. If you're here, that's only going to make things worse. So, form is key. Squeeze the tush at the top. Again, you can't go down that far. Just here is fine, or here, whatever you've got. If you need to hold on to something, that's totally fine. Squeeze the tush. Kitchen counters are great for this. Squeeze. All right. We're gonna go down halfway, not halfway, just a little bit. Lift those toes. Keep the heels together. Hands on the hips. Tuck the hips under a little bit so you can squeeze the tush. And we're just gonna pulse here. Belly button in. Use the tush to keep those knees pulling out. Weight is in the ball of your foot, but the whole ball, all the toes, not just the big toes. Belly button's pulled in. Keep your hand there if you need to make sure it's engaged. Shoulders are back and down. It's probably burning. Rest when you need. And join me when you can. All right, rest. Shake out those legs. All right. Okay, from here, we're gonna bend a little bit. So now just the knees come apart. They're still going out over the toes. Squeeze the tush. You're gonna pick one leg out in front, keeping it turned out. So just slide it forward, knee stays bent, belly button in, shoulders back and down, and we're gonna lift here. So we're in that rotated out position, knees pointed out. You really wanna lift through that heel, right? So not lifting through the knee, lifting through the heel. Belly button's pulled in. Hand here if you wanna make sure you're activating it. Focus on lifting the heel as high as you can while pulling that knee out to the side. Hold on to something if you need. All this balancing is helping our core. So squeeze the tush. You shouldn't feel it in the foot. That means you're not using your core quite enough. Belly button pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest here. All right, same foot. So start here, same leg goes out. You're gonna lift it. Now we're gonna pulse up. Here, keep that heel lifted. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders back, neck long. You should be feeling it on that inner thigh. Belly button in to balance. Tushy squeezed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo. Okay, you guys, that one got me. All right. Feet out, legs together. Bend. Use the glutes to pull those knees out. Slide one foot forward. Point the toe and lift and lower. Squeeze the tush, stand up nice and tall. Belly button's pulled in and engaged. You're focusing on lifting that heel up with the side of your foot facing the ceiling. If you can't go very high, that's fine, right? Just here, we really want to get that inside, not so much out here. Belly button in, tushy squeeze. You got this. I think it's harder on this side because you just spent so long standing on it. Belly button pulled back into your spine. Tushy squeeze, just reminding you it's easy to forget. All right, and rest. Okay, next one, same side. We're gonna do those pulses up. Belly button in, shoulders back and down. Bend the knees, pull the knees back using your tush. Slide the foot out, keep the knees bent, lift and pulse up. Woohoo. Focus on your balance through the core. Keep the side of your foot facing the ceiling. We're just going up a few inches, up and down. Neck long. Oh. 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's roll those hips out. Nice slow movement in one direction and in the other. All right, so now you can grab your yoga mat or a towel. Where's my towel? I'm gonna use this one. All right, we're gonna go down on the floor. You can grab some water now, too. All right. So for this one, I'm actually gonna fold my towel even more because we're gonna be on the knee, one knee. You do whatever feels good for you. You can fold a yoga mat, whatever you need. So we're gonna start here, both knees. I'm gonna do the other side since we just did that one. You're gonna take that first leg that we did, stay nice and open here. So we're not hinged forward, right? We're up nice and tall. You're gonna put the leg out to the side, shoulders back and down. And from here, with a nice open hip, we're just gonna lean over to the side, like this. All right? From here, and I'm gonna change the angle of the camera in a sec, we're gonna lift and lower. Keep that toe pointed forward. All right? Nice open in the hips. Lift and lower. Keep it going. I'll pull this down. I think this camera's fine. Yeah, I have two cameras, you know, just like pretty cool like that. Really, one's a laptop and one's my phone. Belly button in. Keep that neck in line with your spine. Emily, can you mute yourself? It's a little loud, although it says you're muted. Anyway, I'm hearing some crinkling noises. All right, keep going. And you guys can rest. I know I haven't been doing this with you. Okay, from here, you're gonna pull the knee towards this shoulder, okay? Again, stay nice and open. You're gonna pull. Now you can stick that booty back and bend a little bit. And back, nice and open here at the top. Pull in and back, in and back. Just like that. You got it. So it's just like a crunching movement, but you're really keeping the chest nice and open. So we're not going here, right? The chest stays in one place, and it's that lower body that's bending in. This is a nice healthy way to work the abs. Here, when you're crunching here, not so healthy on the abs, really not so healthy on the spine. And it's not really a functional type of strength. 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. Keep that belly button pulled in, chest nice and open. Now pull in and pulse. 1. All right. Okay, that standing or, kneeling side is probably going to be a little bit sore for this next side. So that makes side 2 lots of fun. Okay, leg out to the side, hips stay nice and open. You're going to lean over onto the side, just like this. And again, you're probably piked a little bit. So really open, stack the hips here. Chest is open, squared to the wall. Lift and lower. I'm going to take my glasses off. Right about now is when they start fogging. If you feel it in your low back, pull those hips in a little bit. Get that arch out of that lower back. Three, 2, 1. All right. Whew, my glutes are screaming. Okay. We're going to come from here. Shoulders square, hips open. Really reach this one nice and open. Pull in and back. In and back. Hips, shoulders aren't rounding forward. Chest stays open. We're pulling in through the lower body. And it's not just here that's going to get your hip flexors. Really pull in and tuck those hips as you do it. Round that lower spine. Keep the upper spine as straight as you can. Three, 2, 1. Hold it and hold it. Sorry, longer. Now we're going to pulse up. Pull that belly button in each time you pulse. Four, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. We're going to stretch the glutes a little bit here. Sit on your bum. Just like this. Cross elbow, cross your ankle at the knee. I'm pretty sore from Tuesday, so whatever you got, grab under the knee on the bottom and just try to sit your spine up straight. So we're not going here, sitting up straight. If you feel pretty good about this, add some pressure to this leg and pull that knee down. I'm just gonna do this. My tush is sore. The good thing about me doing these workouts is this is also the stuff I don't really like to do by myself. So I don't do it very much. And it's so good for my back, which I broke like 15 years ago. Switch sides. And it's good for your back even if you didn't break it. So I need to do these things. So thank you for making me. All right, grab, pull the chest open, spine straight, and release that glute muscle. All right, grab some water. I'm gonna go, I forgot to point my clock this direction. By my clock, I meant my kid's clock. Okay, now we're gonna be on all fours. We're gonna be on our knees here, just like this. So when you're in this position, you wanna make sure you're not losing those abs, especially if you have an ab separation. So you don't really wanna do planks because you don't wanna be putting pressure on the abs, but you wanna engage them. So pulling that belly button into the spine without rounding your back, just find a nice neutral position here. Pull that belly button in and those pelvic floor muscles up. The next stays in line with the spine, and you're just gonna lift one leg out and the opposite arm. We're gonna balance here. And from here, we're gonna pull in, touch the elbow to the knee, and out. If you have an ab separation, or, well, that's probably it. Or if this just bothers you at all, just hold. And you can hold for 10 seconds and then switch sides if you're just holding. 10 seconds on each side. And just do that as we finish up ours. In and extend. Your gaze should be out about here, in front of your hands, about 12 inches. Shoulder is right over the hand that's down. Belly button's pulled in. Lift through the tush as you extend, not through the spine. Push up. Lift that chest. Open. 3 and 2 and 1. All right. Other side. Leg out. Leg lifts. At the opposite arm, reaches out in front. A nice straight line with your spine, leg, and arm. And hold. Next stays in line with the spine. Don't drop it down or crunch it up. And pull in. Elbow to knee and extend. If you're not quite getting your elbow to your knee, really push for that connection. Those extra few inches are where you're really going to get that ab engagement. Try not to sink in the shoulder that's supporting you. Really push up and lift at the top. Nice long arm. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Extend through the tush, not the spine. Reach that arm out. Three, 2, and 1, and out. All right, from here, hands are right under the shoulders. If you have problems with your wrists, you can go up against a counter for these. You'll kind of do the same thing here, in and back. I should have said that earlier. Okay, so now you're here. Again, find that neutral spine, pull the belly button in, shoulders down, neck long, and you're just gonna look over at your right hip, kind of swing the hip to the side, look over your shoulder. Back to neutral, look at your left hip. I'm doing the opposite of what I say. I'm going left, right. Swing those hips side to side. I call this one sexy cow. I'm not sure if that's like the actual name for it. Pull the belly button in. Spine is neutral. Really try to see your tush. Get that cow extra sexy. Swinging the hips side to side, activating those oblique muscles. All right, from here you can child's pose, stretch out a little bit, stretch those shoulders. I like to rock side to side a little bit. If you want, reach both arms to one side, kind of sit your hips in the opposite direction. This will stretch your tush too. And walk your hands over to the other side. Sit your hips to the opposite side. All right, from here, we're going down on our elbows. So here, in this position, pop that booty up a little bit. Not here, but just point that tailbone back at the corner there, not pulling it down. So, gaze looks right about at your thumbs. Push up through the shoulders, stick one leg up and lift. And from here, we're going to draw little circles. And try, as you draw those circles, not to wiggle the hips around, right? So we're really isolating this leg. It might mean you do really small circles. Try to go as far to the side as you can without having to shift your hips over. Pull the belly button in. All right, other direction. Belly button in, hips stay squared to the ground. Drop that lifted hip so it's not twisting up. From here, you're going to bend that leg so it's about 90 degrees, and you're just going to lift up through the tush, not the spine. Keep your gaze right between your arms so you're not dropping your head down. Trying to stamp your foot onto the ceiling. All right, one more. Hips straighten the leg. You're going to bring your leg out to the side. Try to reach it towards that same shoulder and back. Side, bend, extend. Pull that belly button in. Engage the abs. It's easy to do this movement without them, but it puts a lot of pressure on your low back. And the abs are what are going to keep your hips square. Three, two, oh my gosh, my tush, one. Okay, and when I say my tush is screaming, it's the one that's down. Hoo, hoo, hoo. The other one feels like it's getting a great workout. All right, we're gonna go back down here on the elbows, switch sides. So from here, neck long, shoulders pulled, nice and straight, lifting your chest up. Keep those hips squared down, and we're going to draw the circles. Keep the hips from wiggling around, and the hips square to the ground. Belly button's pulled in, activating our abs here. We want to teach our abs to activate all the time. This side is harder for me to do a consistent circle. It's kind of like triangle sometimes. It's my weaker side. All right, other direction. Although my right leg down keeps my hips a lot more stable than they were on the other side. It's just interesting to feel those differences. Belly button's in. Three, two, one. All right. Leg down. All right, lift. Extend, pull the belly button in, hips square, bend the knee, try to tap your foot onto the ceiling, neck long, belly button in. Use your tush, not your spine, to lift. Breathe. Belly button's pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Extend and pull out to the shoulder and extend. Out, extend. Belly button's working here too, pulling the abs in. As you extend, really square the hips to the ground. Four, 3, 2, and 1. And extend. And rest. Let's get that child's pose again. Nice stretch. Walk your hands to one side. Shift your hips to the other. On the other side, walk your hands over, shift the hips. All right, back to the center. Okay, just one more, and then we can stretch. I'm gonna open this up a little bit, just because God knows what's on my playroom floor. We're gonna lie on our stomachs here. If you've worked out with me, you know I hate stuff on my stomach, but we need to do it. This is what really helps activate the tush too and elongates the muscles in our hip flexors, and it's called the psoas muscle. Helps release it so it's not staying tight like it does sort of during our normal day-to-day life. All right, here, arms extend over. We're gonna lift opposite arm, opposite leg, and down. You can put your head down like this, or keep it lifted. I'm gonna lift just so you can hear me talk. If you lift, make sure you're not crunching your spine too much and your neck is neutral. And if it's too much on your spine, put that head down. All right, from here we're gonna do swimmers. So both arms and legs come up and swim. Hands going up and down, legs going up and down. It's kind of opposite, arm and leg lifted, but it's hard for me to do it. Ugh. All right, rest. Okay, come on up. We're gonna sit on our butt, feet together, knees apart. Sit up nice and tall, grab the ankles, hinge forward at the hips. So you'll notice we didn't do like any lying on our backs, get those abs burning exercises. We worked a lot in the hips and the glutes, and the whole time we're working our abs. So we're really building that functional strength to help support our backs and to really maximize our workouts. So as you're working out, you get to feel like you are engaging more muscles, legs out to the side. And the more muscles you engage in your workouts, spin class, running, heavy weightlifting, the more calories you're burning and the more strength you're building. So you really get to make those workouts, any of them, much more effective by taking some time to do functional movement training and get your abs engaged. Out to the middle and over to the other side. We're keeping our spine as straight as possible, not touching the nose to the toes. Neck stays in line with the spine. And by doing this, building strength in those functional ways, legs together, we're actually increasing our flexibility because we're doing a much bigger range of motion than you do in any of those other activities that I just mentioned. Even things like Orange Theory, bar 3, bar classes, Pilates, those are all great. It's a lot of functional movement, but things like Orange Theory is super popular, Barry's Boot Camp, those are great workouts, but they really need to be paired with something like this in order for you to get real results and so you don't get injured. Not to call out any by name, I do love those classes. All right, feet turned out, you're up on your toes here, hands together, just push those knees apart. All right, hands down, you're gonna put your butt up in the air, hang out here for a sec. Just release your spine and neck. Feet are about hip shoulder distance apart. Just gonna rock one side, hang out here. Put your weight on one leg and then the other. Spend a few seconds per side. I'm gonna move the camera, but you keep stretching. Hopefully you can still see my head. One more tweak here. Okay. And if you want one of these shirts, goal weight strong AF, hit me up. I got you. All right, here. And now back in the middle, you're gonna bend the knees slightly and just roll up to stand. All right, we're gonna do our deep breaths. As you inhale, inhale strength and positivity, and exhale stress, negativity, guilt. You're doing a great thing. Big deep breath in, and big exhale. You can visualize it, a nice, strong, powerful light as you inhale, coming into your body, filling you up with joy, and exhale, sort of that black and red negativity. All right, fill yourself with joy and pride, and exhale, negativity. All right, you guys, let's do our affirmation. Repeat after me. I am strong, I am awesome, and I'm capable of making today amazing. And on that note, I've been waking up every day and saying to myself, today is going to be the best day of my life, because why not? And then you think through, what would make this the best day of my life, or one of them, and just manifest that, right? You don't know. We don't know what every day is going to hold. Why not think of it as being, this could be the best day of my life. What can I do to make that happen? So try that. All right, great job, and hit me up if you have any questions. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go over to www.besavagewell.com. That's where you can buy a 10-pack for these live workouts. And I think I have the link to enroll there, but if not, email me and I'll send you the link to enroll in these classes. It might not be like totally up on my website, but I think it is. Like, just scroll down on the homepage. But otherwise, let me know if you have any questions. Email me, respond in the comments. Let me know what you thought of the workout. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye.